the trap.
Yeah. That's so funny. That's some cool shit. Yeah.
Make shit play.
Yeah.
Make it bang. We in the trap.
You said you in the trap.
No, it's really. I mean, we in the tribe like a motherfucker.
That's what he said. He's in the tribe.
No, he says in the trap. I gotta roll up a bleezy.
Oh, is that what they're calling it now? A beast?
No, a bleezy.
Oh, that's what it's called now?
Yeah, it's called a bleezy. You thought it was a joint?
Yeah, there's so many different things that they've said now.
We're going to smoke a joint.
Would your life work just fine without it? Or do you think you need to do that in order to like...
You know, it definitely helps, like, keeps the anxiety down. I mean, I would like to go run and grab me one right now, but Kirk Franklin had a little issue, right?
You talking about the documentary?
Yes, ma'am. You seen it, right?
Yeah.
I already know. I was like, ha, 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 ha.
Oh, come on. You already know, like, there's issues there.
What, her mental issues? She's fucked up in the head?
Yeah, she is.
Oh, but we shouldn't blame him, huh? I came to fight tonight, Miss Cat. I came to fight, Miss Cat, because you would persuade more to show love to these type of women.
No.
Who would lie to their child for 50 some odd fucking years, tell them that their daddy is that man. Come to find out the nigga that he buried wasn't his daddy. His daddy was living down the street from him.
But that situation was clearly a woman who had self-denial issues herself. Like she had problems herself. You know what I mean?
Talking about the Kirk Franklin and his mama ordeal. Also, I got some crazy stuff that happened on the plane, Miss Cap. This was a crazy issue that happened on the plane. Walter sent it to me, so I'm glad he sent it to me. And also, Remy Ma, another man is divorcing another woman. Remy Ma got caught cheating with the fucking help.
Women look for different things, Biz.
We can see. We can see. She can control the little 25.
You are going far out here. Like, let's listen to the story.
Miss Cat, this shit got me pissed. Miss Cat, this is like the ideal couple of battle rap.
You don't know what all has went down.
Miss Cat, does it even matter? You should have thick enough skin. You my wife. You should have thick enough skin to be able to come talk to me for us to battle that shit out. We're married. You go break up a fucking legacy for this whack ass nigga? You go literally kill your legacy off for some whack? Okay, cool. That's how much your coochie worth. All right.
There's so many things to say.
We have. Oh yeah, that was my last thing. We had a couple videos from the documentary, so I wanted to play that with you also tonight. But people, let's get it right into it. This is the airplane incident.
Oh my goodness.
No, you had absolutely no right to do that. You had absolutely no. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. You had absolutely no right to do that.
He's talking to me like I'm crazy.
Is that right?
He's talking to me like I'm
You
crazy.
finna make me.
All right. You do know the repercussions of your actions right now, right?
Is that you give me my phone back?
It's me in a minute.
No. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna give you a chance to apologize because I'm about to go crazy. You can apologize right now before I do something. You going, woo, girl. You're gonna.
I gotta sit down.
I'm up.
I will apologize after you give me my phone.
Okay, so you're not gonna apologize, right? Have your phone. So sit down.
I cannot believe you think it is okay to hit a lady.
You just hit me. What are you talking about? You hit me. What do you think was gonna happen?
I wanted you to give me my phone back.
You should keep your hands to yourself.
That's right. You should keep your
No,
hands.
you should.
Then where is it? I went to the bathroom. In your bag. No,
I don't have your phone.
I said it because I set my phone down. My friend was looking away. I went to the bathroom.
Did you see him do it?
I saw him watch me go to the bathroom. No one else.
Listen, what we don't have to do is steal. We got phones around here, baby.
Is this an enactment?
I don't know. Obviously, for about 3 minutes, there was nobody there. Obviously, only played like a minute and a half of it.
Yeah, so I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
Well, maybe they was riding coach way in the back, like way in the back, where stewardess don't come.
I'd go back there. I go coach all the time.
Well, I guess the question is it okay to slap the shit out of a white woman or any woman who slaps
No.
you.
Like, has she been attacking him and
Defending
he like
himself.
pushed her back or knocked her down? That's
Yeah.
different. But it was premeditated. He was letting her know, I'm about to hit you. That's when it's wrong.
Cat, I just got slapped the shit out of by a white woman. Slapped the dog shit out of her ass back. Like, I didn't think it was okay for him to do that. I think he should have let his woman handle it because his woman was sitting there.
That wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary because it was premeditated. He was like telling her, "Oh, I'm about to hit you," and all that. Like, that's where it's like, no, that's a problem because you know to maintain yourself. She wasn't cussing at him or nothing crazy. You know what I mean? So I didn't agree with that. No, not the way he did it. She was swinging at him or something, and he went to take a lick and knocked her out or something. Okay, it's a little different because it was self-defense. But at that point, it wasn't self-defense. He was just being a jerk because he was upset.
Ladies, don't put your hands on a motherfucking man if you don't want nobody putting your hands on you. And with that being said, at least you got a warning. I got to give it up for my mother-loving brother. Happy birthday, Tribe Style. Happy birthday, J-Biz.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Little bro birthday today. My actual brother, people. Yes, I have an actual brother and sister. Yes.
You know what's sad is that I've been in situations where like a white person has like pushed me or knocked something off of mine, like on purpose, you know what I mean? Shove you or they do something and you're like, hey, those people, you want to like knock them out because they think it's okay.
Oh, whoa, Miss Cat knocking out people.
They don't understand. We don't do that in our culture. Like if you push me or knock something down on mine, we're going to be like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry, sis. Or, you know, sorry, bro. You know what I mean? They don't realize like you may lose it on them.
Okay, Miss Cat. I see the gangster coming out.
And that type of stuff, when you react right away, that's a little different than going up to their face saying, oh, did you just push me? Would you like me to push you back? Is that what's going to happen? You know what I mean? Like you're talking about it, you're premeditated. But if it's like, in the spirit of the moment, it's a little different. Have you ever had somebody do that? Like walk by you and shove you or something and they didn't even like say sorry or something and you're like, whoa.
Well, I can't say that, Miss Cat. I'm black. So as a black man walking through the mall, you don't really get bumped around with too many people. Too many people don't, they see you. They ain't try to bump into you. You know what I mean? Especially like the way I'm like maneuvering around. Cats kind of know, like, yeah, I think if I do start with him, he's probably going to say some shit. You know what I mean? Or if I bump into him, I need to, you know what I mean, say sorry or be considerate, right? You know what I mean? Because I'm going to definitely say something. They could definitely look at me and tell, like, yeah, he's going to react. They can argue that in courts. Oh, I bumped into him. I didn't see him. I bumped into him. So you can argue that in court. But what you can't argue is me slapping the shit out the back of your head. Like, I deliberately did that, right?
Yeah.
So, and we got to be able to understand our consequences. So if I'm okay with dealing with the consequences of slapping the shit out of somebody, I'm okay with that, right? You got to be okay with the consequences of the things that you do nowadays. And the lady was not thinking of that. She wasn't thinking of being conscious of the consequences that's going to come behind her slapping this man.
Well, we didn't see that part though. That's the part that's like,
you didn't hear nobody say, oh, she didn't slap you. You didn't hear nobody say that.
Who does that? Like on a plane though?
A crazy white woman. People, let's get into our next video. We're gonna talk about this a little bit before we get into the Kirk Franklin, which is the main ordeal tonight.
The fans didn't buy this denial because, well, it would be embarrassing for them to admit cheating. Also, the fact that Papoose didn't try to defend Remy was a big red flag because we all know that he does not play about Remy. Usually, he never lets anyone say anything cross about Remy and will go to great lengths to protect her. So the fact that he was silent when his wife was being dragged kind of convinced people that the cheating rumors might be true. I mean, Papoose was the type of guy who spoke highly of Remy and said stuff like, a man has to honor his queen. If she disagrees with something, he has to take her perspective into consideration going forward. He can't just totally disregard her point of view. Happy wife, happy life.
So like that was all gossip. Like until you hear from the actual people.
Great. It's all gossip, right? It's all gossip, right? But when you look at the resume of Papoose and Remy, Papoose went in for his woman. That dude would literally go back to back with a nigga who say anything about his woman. Now, if he didn't know that that was his wife, then cool. But he knew. Everybody in the rap world knows who Remy Ma is married to. Everyone. I'm telling you about a man who stayed with a woman who was locked down for 6 years in penitentiary. niggas was looking at Papoose as like, bro, you're dumb. How you gonna get with this hood rat? Like, she's like not good, right? Niggas was literally looking at that. But this man said, fuck all y'all. Fuck what y'all saying about her. I love her. I love her for her. I don't love her for y'all. I don't love her for her fans. I love her for her. Had a baby, had a beautiful family. I mean, come on now. And then you see,
why are you
pictures.
writing for this dude like he is totally innocent? Like,
yes,
not know
yes,
what's
he's
going on
fucking
in this
innocent.
situation.
Look, I'm a vouch all day. He's fucking innocent. He is.
What if
innocent.
you find out he was a crackhead? He smoked up all the TVs and she was tired of it.
Well,
hey, I don't know. I can't say because I don't know the whole story, and nor have we heard from them.
Well, the whole story is
we're
that
hearing from third parties.
Well, when the divorce comes and we see the divorce and we go, I'll be like, Miss Cat, what was that?
Yeah, and the divorce could be like, oh yeah, I found out she was gay. I mean, I'm just saying you could be way thrown off. Like, it's not even what you're thinking it is. You know what I mean? She may have told him, hey, I like women, and that's what it is, you know?
It's the difference between a woman cheating and a man cheating, and that's big facts. You know what I mean? So that's
or missing something from you at home.
Exactly. Feelings, right?
But if that man can change and give her what she needs, maybe she wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, she'd be needing shit her whole life.
Men need stuff their whole life as well.
Yeah, but we're simple with it, though. We understand as men, we got to fucking grow and do our own due diligence as real men, right? Because you got some men out here who are weak. I get it. She's for the streets.
It sounds like they both from the streets.
I don't give a fuck if you fucking this nigga. Just tell him stop spewing the business. If niggas found out you was fucking the help, that could really ruin your image. We talking Barack and Michelle, Pap and Rim. Nigga, that's us. Y'all the poster child symbol for black love. Every interview, he show his admiration and tell the world how his woman the greatest. Nigga, he held you down in prison for 6 years. I know it was nice, he cried big tears. He stood by you by your biggest accomplishment, front row, giving you big tears. Now y'all got a beautiful baby girl who oh so amazing. He be damned if you lose you to this bozo with braces. Nigga, listen, he took you out to the best foods. When you ain't feeling good, he put you back in the best moods. So he be damned to see you get stepped to by a nigga he socked out and stood over like a step stool. You think if he didn't...
We can't do the whole thing because of copyright reasons, but I was able to give you guys just a gist of what happened at that battle.
And then what was Remy Ma's response? Because I saw her just standing there.
Well, her response was, it's battle rap. Everybody say what they say in battle rap. Come on, it's battle rap. I've been in these battles 1,000 times. You know what I mean? This is nothing new. And that's literally was her response.
Okay, that doesn't, I mean, I'm just being devil's advocate right here. That doesn't sound like it was true. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right,
it sounds like she was just like
me and you, right? But Miss Cat, if me and you together, and somebody said that shit out of battle rap or an event or some shit like that.
And when we got in the car, would tell him, "Hey, that's not true," just so you know. So
exactly. You would tell the paparazzi that shit too, right?
No, you wouldn't, because that's not.
You wouldn't tell the paparazzi. Hold on. You wouldn't tell the paparazzi that it's not fucking true. Yes, battle rap.
No, because that's if what you're saying is what they do, battle rap, and she goes, people do that kind of stuff all the time. They say stuff, make up stuff, whatever. If it works, it works. Like, why would I go out of my way to say something about that when I didn't say it the night before about somebody else?
Right, because you're going to clear it in the public's eye that, yeah, he said
I would
that
clear it with my spouse.
No, I'm gonna clear it with the public too. Okay, well, if there was something that happened on stage where I had I'm doing a concert.
You're not gonna go on every time somebody say something on stage and try to defend it every single time, especially if they're doing that every Friday night or every Saturday night. Like, to me, that's like a little bit much.
I'm kind of with you. But then again, Miss Cat, put it in my world. I'm performing with a chick, performing in let's say a sexual act. I go off stage and I got paparazzi or people want to do blogs and shit, and they in my face. They say, "Hey, was that really sensual, or was that really, just for the gram?" I'm gonna say, "Oh, that was for the gram, right? It's entertainment." I would literally voice that, so nobody can say, "Oh, they had something going on," or they had a thing going on.
I don't know. I guess I feel differently about it because if I'm innocent, I'm innocent, and I don't need to go and tell people anything. I mean, if it's not true and you cleared it with your spouse, maybe we don't know what the fight was about. We're all like surmising. Like, we don't know. I don't take stuff and assume and then run with it and add all this other stuff to it. She just said, hey, that happens all the time. So to me, when I hear a woman say that happens all the time, what's the big deal? That's a woman saying, like, that's not true, but if they want to rap about that, cool, I don't care. I mean, I've dated guys where, like, a guy's going confronting another guy just because somebody whispered in my ear. Yeah. Like, that's just crazy. And then, oh, what's he up in your face for and all this? And it was guilt because he has been doing stuff. Like, sometimes that happens when you're messing around and doing stuff. You assume that, you know, everybody's doing stuff or everybody trying to come at your girl because you done did so much stuff. Papoose wife locked up for 6 years and he was faithful and didn't date nobody or sleep with a girl in 6 years. So be it. I don't believe it.
You know why I believe it? Because Remy Ma in the interview said that Pap would literally show up every fucking day for like 4 years. Wait.
Dudes will take you out to dinner every single weekend and he's sleeping with a girl on Thursday night. What are you talking about? Dudes take off work during the day to go sleep with other chicks and they still be with you every single weekend.
Hey, Miss Cat, I don't think this nigga gonna go and marry her while she in prison because he had another chick or something. Now he did that, so he wouldn't have to go. All I'm saying
is,
he married
you guys don't know. That's 365 days a year times 5 additional 365 days.
I doubt
so to say he didn't go on a date or talk to a chick or do whatever, hey, that's his business. I don't care. But I'm just saying, like, let's be realistic. I know if my man's locked up for 6 years, I'm gonna go put money on his books, but I'm letting him know, hey, I may not be here when you come out.
I'm with Miss Cat, y'all. I'm sorry, man. I gotta go with the lady on this one. Cause she seemed like she know what she talking about. You feel me?
What I'm telling you is a man does not marry a woman in prison and have intentions of fucking other bitches. Like, that's just weird.
Until she comes out and says, I cheated, or until he comes out and says, yeah, the hoe cheated, and that's where we're done. Like, we can't assume that because T.I. went and fought people and his wife didn't cheat.
Right, but T.I. never married his wife in prison and been there every day.
Doesn't matter if she was in prison or not. T.I. married a beautiful woman and was messing around on her pretty much their whole marriage.
Oh, dang.
Miss Cat.
Oh,
well, he's not like, I mean, look, they both
got him.
Okay, before we go to our next one.
I think T.I. knew ain't nobody gonna try to holler at that like that. That's probably why he married that. He knew, like, yeah, I got me one. I ain't got to worry about this chick. I can go on tour, go do my thing. I ain't got shit to worry about. And we live. I'm sorry, Tip, but that's what I believe, Tip.
I gotta go with GMT on this one. I'm sorry, y'all.
Hold on, you mean to tell me that a person in prison has no effect to a person that's on the outs?
What?
Miss Cat, if I love you and you're locked up and I'm like, I'm going to see you every day and I'm going to marry you. Period. Do you really think I have intentions on fucking other women?
No one has intentions on cheating on anybody. We're not saying that he had a motive to do anything. All I'm saying is you're throwing her and putting her on the cross when there is no proof and no one has said, even him has not said that his wife cheated on him.
He's embarrassed. I would be fucking embarrassed too.
He bragged on her. He's definitely embarrassed, like a motherfucker.
Come on, you talk about a man who bragged about his wife. He is beyond embarrassed. That nigga bragged about his wife as she was the Beyonce of rap.
Well, calm down. I don't know about all that.
I'm just saying that's how we talked about it.
Calm down, settle down, Seabiscuit. Cardi B probably made way more money than Remy Ma has made. I'm just saying she's no Beyonce of rap. I'm sorry, you putting way too much on that.
No, I'm not. Because if you gonna call Cardi B the Beyonce of rap,
she's more popular than Remy Ma is. White people know Cardi B. White people do not know Remy Ma.
Wait. No, you got it twisted. I'm talking about.
I don't know one Remy Ma song right now.
White people do know Remy Ma, Miss Cat. You just don't know Remy Ma.
That's very true.
Hold on 1 second.
I don't think a lot of white people know Remy Ma, honestly.
They don't. They know Cardi B.
Okay, so check. Look, I hear y'all. But Remy Ma artistry is killing Cardi B 9,000 billion times.
Well, her paycheck isn't.
Wait. Now being paid off of sponsorships because you shaking your ass and you showing some cleavage, Like that's sexualization. That's
Beyonce's doing the same thing. She was darn near naked at the Inglewood Staples Center or whatever.
But Beyonce is a fucking artist, though. She's really good at being an artist. She can actually.
You're really good having half your body showing. That's to me. I'm like, put your clothes on and sing. Do Whitney Houston, sing a whole song with your clothes on.
When we talking about artistry, Cardi B is nowhere near there. She has writers. She has people that's producing shit. She's a fucking canvas. But we can say the same thing about motherfucking Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj overrules Cardi. I take Nicki all day over Cardi.
Yeah. Oh, yo, right? Everybody know Nicki to go, man. Come on, you can't touch.
That's what I'm saying. But you're saying Remy Ma.
Wait. Who Nicki say is a fucking problem when it comes to the mic? She said it. Motherfucking Remy Ma.
Well, Remy is somewhere in the closet. Ain't nobody heard from her. She ain't on nobody's I'm just sorry. You don't hear her on the radio. You don't hear her on commercials. You don't hear her
in prison.
It does. She ain't been in prison the last 12 months.
She been doing business.
Tone.
She in the background.
I love you. I mean it, but y'all need to stop. She is no Beyonce.
She a cheater. She a cheater. Gabby says, girl. She says, girl, my homegirl has been faithful to her man, and he locked up for life. If you love them and you are loyal, you stay with them. That's facts. I'm telling you.
Oh God.
Remy Ma is the best rapper in the game. I'm telling you, bro. She could rap. People, we finna get into our next segment. This is another artist, entertainer conversation that we're about to get into. It's kind of deep, but y'all gonna love it. It's in Kirk Franklin.
This shit give me PTSD, nigga.
The main thing I saw in this thing that was disturbing was the fact that this guy is a minister. Yeah. He is a preacher. He is a gospel artist. Yeah. And he was using the devil's language in the video.
What did he say?
He was using profanity throughout the documentary.
What did he say?
And to me, he said,
Miss Cat, you use profanity, girl. We ain't perfect. Ain't nobody perfect.
No one's perfect, but here's the problem. If you're a minister, you knew you were doing a documentary. You knew you're going to be seen in front of millions of people. It is our responsibility as leaders to carry ourselves a certain way because you're bringing people either to Christ or you're bringing them away from Christ. That's crazy to me. That's what this was disturbing for me because most people who are not Christians will look at a Christian and say, I don't want to be a Christian because this is what a Christian is.
Miss Cat, so you saw all of that, right? And that was more disturbing than that was more disturbing than his mom denying 2 paternity tests.
No. That was disturbing too. But I'm saying as a Christian person, I was more concerned about why, Kirk, would you put yourself on a platform right now where you could have blessed millions of people and you could have changed millions of people's lives, but all the Christian people were cringing because you didn't represent a Christ-like vocabulary. People who are really trying to live right, we do care about that because we don't want everybody looking at us saying, oh, see, you guys are all like this, because all of us are not like that.
Well, Miss Cat, Miss Cat, I have to bust your bubble a little bit because
that's the truth.
About a few years ago, he did say, I'm not a Christian. He said a few years ago that he's not a Christian. He's a spiritual person. He's not a Christian.
Okay.
Now,
then
that's what
there's more issues that we got to talk about than this video. Then.
Straight up.
No, you can't be saying you're a gospel artist, you're a Christian artist, but you're not Christian. Then go ahead and go on and do R&B or whatever, but don't label yourself as a Christian artist and you're not. That's where I have a problem. It's like you're basically what do you call
just turned the whole shit on him. That's exactly what a woman does. That's no. Stop. That's exactly what a woman does. You just turned it all on him. You just literally just said, no, yeah, his mom is wrong, but he's more wrong for saying the stuff that he was saying.
I didn't say more wrong. I didn't say his mom was wrong, but I didn't say his mom was wrong.
He was wrong because of the things that he was saying in the video.
No. I did not say his mom was wrong. What I said was his mom has mental issues and we need to address it in our community. That's a mental problem.
So she was mentally ill for 50 some odd years, didn't even tell this man that this man was not his fucking father. This man goes to the fucking funeral, buries the man that he thinks is his father, and then takes a paternity test on the actual guy that is his father. And the same woman that he came out of Punani still denies That's even his father.
And what should I tell you, Biz? When someone's holding up something to you and says this paper is green,
truth.
Biz, what color is my shirt? What color is this? If I look at you and I say this is green and you go, Cat, it's blue. That should tell everybody, like, this girl is off. Like, she's off.
But she didn't. But Miss Cat, there was Miss Cat. If you're able to look at, if I'm able to look at your shirt and see that it's green, and
but you tell me it's black.
No, wait. Look, this is fucked up. This is how we always put. Oh, it's just a handicap situation with her. When the bitch was clearly knew how to fucking fuck. She knew how to fucking have a child. She knew how to fucking meet a nigga.
People have kids and know how to do the nasty. That doesn't mean they're mentally okay. Jeffrey Dahmer was sleeping with everybody. He's still crazy.
Tell it.
So you gonna call it a mental issue? You gonna call it a mental issue?
You think Jeffrey Dahmer was like a regular person? He didn't. He had all his.
Yeah, he was. He knew what the fuck he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. He was taking. Yes, come on. How can you say that these people don't know what they're doing?
I love you. I mean it. But Kirk Franklin's mama got mental problems, and everybody knows it. For her to sit there and go, "Well, I saw that test, but that's not him. I'm telling you, it's not." Everybody looked at that and go, "Now this makes sense why he wasn't with his mother. He was taken from his mom because she has mental problems. That's why."
No, she's just a habitual fucking liar.
No, she has problems. No one takes the kid away from their mom unless she's
not gonna do that.
Be capable of taking care of her kid.
Man, and that's crazy because, like, you know, like a lot of motherfuckers don't like to take that accountability. She's just not taking accountability, and she trying to take that shit to her grave.
Right. Exactly.
Well, the crazy thing is, what he did the test twice, and she still denied her own son. She couldn't even raise her own son. She wasn't capable of raising her own son. That should tell you guys something right there. We got moms out here that's crazy, but they still ain't getting their kids taken away from them. So that should tell you guys something. She's messed up in the head.
We're gonna let you keep that up because I'm gonna play this next video. We're gonna see if you can keep that up.
That's just
Joaquin said Jesus called a woman a bitch, so he was just like
Walt, hush. Yeah, you're lying.
Gabby says his mother is a sad excuse for a woman. Yes, facts. Joaquin says Kirk Franklin never said he was a Christian artist or did Christian music. He always said he is a gospel artist and does gospel music.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
That is fucking
gospel.
That is fact.
That is fact.
The same. I am a mother. No, hold on. Let me tell y'all one thing. I am a motherfucking Kirk Franklin dedicated. I used to listen to that motherfucker ever since I was motherfucking 8 years old.
Everybody is listening to his music.
With motherfucking
you be lying if you
hold on. God's property, right? GP.
Now behold the
Rick Man. Right? You know what I mean? Down behold the lamb. That's the banger right there. Come on.
No, Stomp was the stuff back in the day.
Yeah,
Stomp. Yeah, that was a good one. I remember that was a radio one. You know what I mean? But that's gospel music. That's not Christian music. That's gospel music.
Okay, now behold the lamb is gospel and Christian.
I'm a little hurt right now because all my life I thought Kirk Franklin was a Christian gospel artist, and now y'all telling me that he was spiritual. So I'm kind of sad right now because, man, I've been tricked. I've been bamboozled.
Well, let me tell y'all something. Kirk Franklin is the P. Diddy of gospel music, literally. He takes old school records and he mixes them in gospel. That's literally what he does. You know what I mean? He's the Diddy of gospel music. But here, let's play this video before we head up out of here. Fake ass cry.
Now, here's what's crazy. Did you hear when she said,
a little bit.
I apologize? And she's like, I apologize. But yeah, this isn't true. That right there lets you know, like, this lady is dealing with mental issues because she said, I apologize. What are you apologizing for? Then she turns around and says, I cannot give you what you want because that ain't your dad. That's some issues there.
No, she can't give him what he wants because it will make her look weak. It will make her
look. But she said, I apologize earlier. Did you hear her go, oh, I apologize? You know, and then she went and said, but that's not your father. She said that's not him. Those tests are not real. She said that during the documentary, and I was watching it like, yeah, this girl's off.
So do you believe her?
Huh?
Do you believe it?
No, I believe that is his dad. No
her?
DNA. The DNA test said it was 99.99.99%. Like, and the dude looked like him.
So is she fucked up? So is she fucked up?
I wouldn't use that word. I think that she needs help, just like a lot of people in our community need mental
fucking
help.
Accountability. That's what she needs.
Well, she needs help. She needs psychological help.
Mental accountability does not have anything to do with your mental. She obviously understood that the accountability was at hand because her fucking sister told her, say, hey, he just wants the truth. Well, that is the truth.
I'll tell you one thing.
Come on, man.
I'll tell you right now, Biz. Like, I personally deal with like mental health issues, and that stuff is real serious, man. It ain't nothing to play with.
Yep.
So you would deny?
No, I'm on
the truth. So wait. So tell Double. Does that affect your denial of telling the truth?
Nigga, you on Clubhouse? Answer that question. Answer that question.
No, hold on.
Answer that question.
Hold on. You say that again, Biz? Sorry about that.
I said,
what do you
so
say?
by you being mentally ill, does that have an effect on you telling the truth?
That's a real
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
But it's
Period.
It's
that's all I want to know.
It's something different, you know what I mean, to deal with.
Yeah, but it doesn't affect the truth.
Hey, Biz. Hey, Biz.
Hold on.
Biz.
What's goody?
I got a question for you, bro.
What up, bro?
Hey, nice to meet you. First and foremost, nice to meet you, brother. But I love the question that you just asked to tell right now. You know what I mean? That was a great question. So I want to understand this too. Is that asking does it affect you telling the truth? I want you to understand this, Tell, is that you got a whole circle of niggas around you right now. I'm sorry, can I say niggas on here? What app is this? Can I curse on here? Is that fine?
You good?
I'm good.
I
want to make sure I want to get us canceled and shit. All right. But Tell, you got a whole circle around you with niggas that's gonna stand up for you, that's gonna ride for you, and nigga, keep that shit real with us. You feel me? I don't know. That's all I had to say. It's just that we've been in the studio, we've been working on everything and anything and making great music, and I hope that y'all know him personally. I just hope that transfer to what y'all are talking about right now. I hope that he feels empowered. I hope that Tell feels empowered, that he's around the right people and he's around the people that's like, it's time to build. It's time to get this money. It's time to
nigga, I
make
want to be on your motherfucking
society.
level, nigga. Shit, I want to be on your motherfucking level, nigga. I want to be on your motherfucking level.
Then
nigga.
come rock with us, bro. What the fuck
man, dude, I should come
I
over
heard
and
a
get
lot
some
of great
drinks.
things about you, man. You got the whole setup. Look at your setup, dog. My nigga got the
We
gold
working,
chain.
man.
We trying to get like you, nigga.
Hey, man, we working, big brody. We working, big old.
Yeah, we all
man.
working. We all working.
That's right.
It's funny how Walt says she had the community CUDA, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
She did. She got that community cat.
It seems like she was like, well, we can't tell how she was, but it's just sad. I think she's embarrassed for sure. Any woman would be.
Like, she just doesn't want to admit it because of her ego. I'm telling you, that woman ego is something more powerful than anything on this planet, man. I think woman ego is more powerful than a nigga's ego, because she got women privilege playing against her. She got woman privilege is a motherfucker.
Gabriel says, "Stop with the faces." I'm sorry, girl. There's some stuff he be saying.
Hey, look,
I'm like, what are you talking about?
I was crying when she was making them faces again.
Well, because I'm like, what is he talking about? But no,
but
I
people,
mean, we need to pray for Kirk, because he has a lot of mental issues as well. Going through that, growing up like that affects you as a young man, as a father, as a
until then. Miss Cat,
I just look, before we go, I just wanted to filter out some bullshit, and I had to have this conversation with Miss Cat, and I'm glad my guy Tell Double jumped in and Big Tone jumped in. But Miss Cat, the accountability in a woman is so important. And when I watched this documentary, I was literally now. It's a very touching documentary. It's very touching. Like, you know what I mean. It is heartfelt. You know what I mean, very heartfelt. But I mean, because I saw myself in there. I saw, you know, being a foster kid and things like that. So I saw myself inside that story. Also, I saw my cousin's story inside his story, also dealing with this same issue. So I definitely resonated with this, and I really think it draws back to the women, to the mothers, right? If they didn't want to be seen as less than, then they should do things in the beginning or be taught how to do things, right? You shouldn't have a baby by a guy and then give it another guy and tell that guy that that's his baby when the guy that you told that to don't even know that that's his baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's smart. That's not a person that's mentally ill. That's fucking smart. That's what you do to save your fucking relationship. Those are smart things, Miss Cat. How is that mentally ill?
Based on the film, it looked like she chose the wrong person because it looks like his dad's doing pretty well. So at the end of the day, we need to pray for her. We need to pray for Kirk because he needs deliverance, and hopefully meeting his dad, he'll be able to mend some of the things that he's longed for, because that's the purpose of that, is just
his mama took it away from him. His mama took it away from him. His mama gave him 50 years of fucking
but God replenished it all.
How do you fucking live with yourself as a mother, telling your fucking son?
We are not here to bash women. We're here to encourage people to do the right thing.
I'm with Miss Cat on this one. I'm with Miss Cat on this one.
Thank you. We need to have him on more often.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah, we gotta have big dreams on this. But I'm not fucking.
Women,
I'm not fucking
bashing that bitch.
Yeah, we not bashing women. We just bashing that bitch.
Boy, y'all something else. Y'all know that? I'm not bashing her. I'm with Miss Cat on this one.
I can give a fuck how people.
We not bashing women.
I gotta go, but I can give a fuck. I can give a fuck how people may feel about women who do this. I'm looking at this as that this is fucked up, and women who do that is fucked up. You have to have some type of intelligence to be able to pull that shit across. And to call that shit a mental illness is definitely a motherfucking scapegoat. And I hate when people use mental illness as an scapegoat. Oh, she was mentally ill, so that's why she didn't make a sound decision. Well, she wouldn't have been in the fucking room then if she was mentally ill. There'll be some type of medical doctor there with some papers saying, no, she can't answer questions in the cognitive mind because she's mentally off. But that's not what the situation is.
It happens. It does happen. I'm telling you.
A lot.
Mental illness is no joke, man. I'm telling you, it's a real thing.
By Cat's logic, community CUDA mental illness issues.
Well, I'm just saying, there's people that will say, my name is Sharon, and that's my name, and they're convincing, and then you look at their paperwork, and their name is Beth, and you're like, okay, this girl thinks her name is Sharon.
I'm telling you, straight up and down. Go up and down Skid Row.
Hey, that's who input I need. I need Miss Riri input.
Hey, I tell you this. Look, I tell you this. I would honestly say that. Do I look at this situation as a helpful situation to others? Yes. This situation can help others better their relationships, especially men with their mothers, men who have gone through issues with their mothers, like myself, right?
My brother.
This helps me to look at my mother in a different situation. You know what, Ma? She's not going to tell me the truth, so I got to go seek it out myself.
Right. Dude,
right? So this does help
my brother get married and his dad not being like his father, like the man who was part of making him, not be there, dude. Like, that blew me. We had a great time, enjoyed ourselves, got fucked up, you know, but just that thought simmered in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
And I wonder, and I'm pretty sure it simmered in the back of his too.
Yep. So I just hope we have at least opened up the conversation. Even though Miss Cat stands on one side, I stand on the other side.
I stand with Miss Cat.
Right. And Miss Cat saying that it's a mental illness thing, and it's Kirk's showing up. Kirk is out here showing people other things because he got profanity in his documentary and he's showing a different light, right? And I'm like, I can give a fuck how the fucking package is. If the package is fucked up, it's fucked up. It could be a pretty ass package presented beautifully. But if it's a fucked up situation, it's fucked up. Like, it don't matter if it's a white dude. It don't matter if it's a white dude saying this. It don't matter if it's fucking, and they had all the perfect words and the professional terms or whatever. If the situation is fucked up, it's just fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, how does my religion or my Christianity change who I am because I want to say, no, that's fucked up. Because I use the word fuck, and now I'm look less than because I'm not supposed to use profanity. When is profanity all in the fucking Bible? The hell?
Anyways,
it is. I didn't know that.
He
I need to go read the
lying.
Bible again.
Biz just be on something else.
I need to go read I need to go read the Bible again.
Yes, we all need to read it.
Yeah,
I
missed
ass. What is an ass?
I done missed something there.
What is an
I
ass?
must have missed something.
Oh gosh.
Her dumb ass. She's dumb
We
ass.
gonna say our little closing.
What's
arguments.
dumb? God said, he said, what he said, my people can be dumb as oxes, can be dumb as an ox. What is a fucking ox? It's a fucking animal. Who's the dumbest animal of out of all animals?
We talking about animals now?
Guys,
Jesus wrote into
our
an
goal
ass.
here is to
Like,
love
come
on each
man.
other, build
We
up
talking about
families. If
Hey,
you
I'm
know
just
somebody
saying, we
who don't
wanna
know
talk
their
about
mom and
these bad
daddy, help
terms.
them find them.
Hey, check it out.
Help them
I got a
find them,
question.
please. Help them find
So
them
look.
and accuse and charge the other person with the crime.
I didn't know.
Somebody got
I
to be
didn't know an
charged
ox
with the
was
crime.
dumb. I didn't know an ox was dumb. I just learned that tonight.
Yeah, an
Thank
ox
you,
is a
Biz.
dumbass animal. It is.
Thank you very
It is.
much for
It's a
that.
dumb
for that
animal.
lesson.
And you know, and dumber than an ox. He said dumber than an ox, because at least an ox know how to get back to their home. Nigga, I'm telling you, I got bars all day, bro.
You a
Bro,
trip.
he
You a
said
trip,
dumber
Biz.
than
You
an
a straight
ox.
up trip. You something
And
else,
at
man. You
least
something different,
because
man.
an ox know how to get back home. That's what it is. An ox know how to get back home. So if he says my people are dumber than the ox, what that means? Because they don't know how to get back home. They don't know their roots to themselves. They don't know how to get back to who they are. But the whole point is the profanity, right? The derogatory terms, right? What did God say about his people? What did, you know what I mean? Now, when we got a pastor, quote unquote, a gospel singer, and now people want to get mad because he want to use certain shit in this fucking documentary.
It's not
Now
about
he's
being mad. It's about being disappointed in
not
what
looked
people
at.
think is a Christian and what Christians are supposed to represent. And that's how you can't bring people into Christianity, because they see a representation that's false.
So true. So
And
true.
I would never fuck with a religion that killed half of the fucking earth to make its name known across the world.
That's
Period.
fine. Believe in whatever
That's
you believe
fact.
in. But at the end of the day,
And in the Bible, it says you
Yeah.
cannot bear good fruit from a false tree. That means you cannot get good fruit from a fucked up tree. Right? It's a term that tells you, America, how can you bear good fruit from a fucked up tree? Christianity was a fucked up religion, still is, in a way. Right? How can you get good fruit out of that shit? It started off on blood. You mean tell me go get water at the end of the day? No.
Gotta stand on the
That's its
word,
fucking
man.
DNA.
Gotta stand on the word of God. That's the only
You're
truth.
right. Stand on the word.
That's the only truth that we have.
God didn't, and even in the Bible it says, and even in the Bible, God says, don't believe in religion. For I am the only book. For I am the only way. Don't believe in no religion. So what is religion? A cult. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Let me stop fucking talking. People, Kirk Franklin did his due job. He put it out there. He put his shit out there. Now, what I did not like, the fact that he had an album promoting. I was like, fuck, I just wanted to see the shit. All this shit about an album. That's where I felt like, oh, damn, Kirk. Damn, Kirk. You trying to sell an album, PG.
Father's Day.
We just talked about this on the last podcast.
We sure did.
We just talked about this on the last podcast. I told y'all, look at what happens. What comes next? Got to look at what happens next.
You got to look at what happens
Hey,
next.
can I say this though? Like, I understand how, and this goes back to, you know, the show or whatever what the mom did, and I understand mental illness and like, I'm not the person to be like, no, it ain't no mental illness or this and that. You get what I'm saying? But are we to say that she just are we to say that it was mental illness and she just wasn't stuck in her ways? Like y'all don't believe that people out there that just stuck in their ways and like don't want to look bad or however the case may be, pride is getting in the way and they just,
No, I mean, Tony, you have to look at the whole thing. Like this lady lost her child and he wasn't raised by her. You have to look at all the factors. There's something wrong there, right there. Now, had he been raised with his mom and they had a good relationship and she was just lying on him and lying, that's totally different. But the fact that he was in foster care and she was not capable of raising her own son, those are indicators that there's an issue here bigger than what we know. And then on top of that, the way she was behaving, she didn't show emotion. And then when she showed emotion, it was misplaced. Those are signs of mental illness. Those are signs of things are off here, right? Like she wasn't responding normally, right? Her response was misdirected. And then the fact that he couldn't live with her and be with her, there was a reason why. So
true that. But nah.
Now for women who they live with their kids, they raise their kids and they just lie, that's totally different.
I don't know.
And nobody in their right mind is going to look at a DNA test and go, no, that's not true. Yeah, whatever that is, it's wrong. They're going to either break down and say, you know what, I'm sorry.
Shit, you don't watch Maury. You don't watch Maury enough. Because on Maury, they be, no, it's not true. The DNA is not true. They be all on Maury talk about the DNA. Not true.
First of all, why are you on Maury?
A lot of that be set up. A lot of that be. A lot of.
I don't know, but I gotta get going, you guys. So let me go. Huh?
I want to tell you, Miss Cat, thank you for filtering out that the mama was on mental medication.
What I miss,
He
man.
said thank you for filtering out she was on mental education or something like
The
that.
only thing you filtered out tonight. Oh my God.
That ain't all, but you gotta roll the tape, rewind it, and watch the show.
All
right.
Tone is hilarious, boy.
Cat, come on, man. You know
Tone
we love
is
you,
hilarious.
man.
I want Tone
Glad
back
to
on
see you,
here.
Tone. I haven't seen you in a minute, so I'll see you later, you guys.
Miss Cat and
Have a
Tone,
good one, Miss Cat. People, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Appreciate y'all, man. Gasmask'Tribe TV Podcast, where we filter out that bull.
Hey,
Thank y'all so much, man. Really appreciate y'all. Maybe have a little after hours and shit, man. Chop it up with the people.
Hey, for sure.
Woman will. This nigga Walter going dead.
Man, I appreciate you, Dirtyharvard, all day. Biz
Man, I appreciate
Entertainment.
you, Mo, man. I got to get you over here, you know what I mean, over here in the lab, man. I got to get some records on you, man.
Yo, man, Biz, I got one, man. Hit me up after this. Man, I got a cold one for him, bro. Cold one for the ladies.
Wait, hey, you in the Valley, right?
I'm in Calabasas right now. I'm at Mason Dean house. He was the drunkie drunk, so I apologize about that, but that was Mason Dean.
Oh, no, you good, man. He was all good, man. He was all, you know,
Yeah,
he
I
good
apologize
people.
about that, man. Huh?
You could tell he good peoples, man. I mean, we say the truth when we drunk, bro.
Yeah, he a real cool dude, a really talented dude too. That's Whoopi Goldberg's grandson. So.
Oh, nice. So people already know. Y'all seen it right here in the rep. You know what I mean? People, y'all have a great one. We really appreciate y'all tuning in. This is Big Tone. You got some of y'all got some of y'all want to lead the people with before we go? Oh, matter of fact, October 21st, people. October 21st. Dirtyharvard will be live.
I'm there.
It will be live.
What?
Yeah.
I'm there.
Full concert.
I'm bringing the whole squad. I'm bringing everybody.
It's gonna be live, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna have my whole band. I'm gonna have the big band too. You know what I mean? We doing it real crazy. I got some dancers that's gonna be there. Oh, it's gonna be nuts. I'm putting all my heart into the show. I'm putting my heart into this show, man. It's been a while since I gave the people something. So I'm putting my heart into the show, giving you guys something I've been working on for the past year, man. And it's It's worth this while. I'm telling you.
I'm excited.
I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging. You're talking about an experienced musician who knows how to put shows together. And I just want to let y'all know.
Dope
October
shows.
22nd. October, y'all be there. It's gonna be live, man.
I'm there.
But I'll have all that info. I'll be posting it up, sending it to everybody. Y'all can see me on my own shit. But
yeah, I'm gonna
definitely
share it too. I'm gonna post it on my story. I'm gonna put it on my story, Biz.
Man, I thank y'all. Man.
I got you, bro. You already know that.
Hey, Tom gonna be there singing too, so y'all make sure you know what I mean. Yeah, that nigga nervous. That nigga nervous. Tom nervous.
I ain't nervous. I ain't never nervous.
Look at that bottom lip. Look at that bottom lip. That bottom lip shaking.
Now we're gonna turn it up. We're gonna turn it up.
That's gonna be dope. Yeah, I can't wait to see y'all, man. Like, man, I already know you go hard, bro. You know, I done been there at the shows, man. I done witnessed the truth, man. So,
man, let's go. Well, just okay. Just look at this times 10. You know what I mean? This is gonna be. This is. I'm blending. I'm blending. Yeah, I'm blending like a Doja Cat, Maroon 5, and the Kendrick Lamar show all into one. So, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be fucking crazy. So, hey, man, but before we head out, man, y'all want to leave the people with something before we head up out of here, man?
Yeah, man. Just like always, love, peace, happiness to everybody. Just stay positive and go out and get a bag. Do something positive. You feel me this week? Do something positive for somebody. Let somebody know that they matter. You know what I'm saying? Peace.
Also, Tone, before you go, Gabby says, Tone, send me the link for Spotify. They want your music.
Oh, for sure.
Me too. Yeah, me too, Tone. I want to check you out, fam, because I do music production.
Okay, for sure. I'm gonna post a link to my Apple Music right now on here.
Yeah.
Also, tell Double, man, leave them with something, man. Leave the people with something. Where can they find you? All that good stuff.
Oh yeah, everything is Tell Double. Just like it sounds, you can Google me and everything will pop up. Man, make sure y'all be at that show, man. October 21st, October 22nd. Because if y'all never seen Dirtyharvard live, man, y'all in for a treat, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. He ain't lying. It's gonna be fat.
Yeah,
I've been practicing my ass off, man.
And Tone, you had me dying, bro. Boy, you hilarious, man. I can't wait to meet you, bro.
That nigga stupid funny, man. Tone crazy funny. Tone should be a comedian low key, but he's scared.
Man, he hilarious. Yo, he hilarious.
Y'all have a good one, people. We love y'all, man. Tribe out, Tribe Nation. We see y'all later. See y'all next week. No, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow. Cheers. We out of here, people. Y'all have a blessed one, man.